Well, hello everyone. Wait, let me put on my headphones first.
That's a good idea. This audio was messed up for the stream last time.
Wait, the audio is not on yet, I think.
No, probably not. I got pinged in advanced server.
That ping was for adding you to the thread, the participants thread. Is our voice on the stream yet, Andy? I don't think it's on. Like, turn it up, please. Is it on? Oh, okay, cool. Discord audio is on. Okay. So, okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the T6 seasonal summer 2022 triathlon for Europe, Middle East, and Africa. I'm Pixel ATC, and I'm here with Word TJ or Word J, or however you like to call him. I guess. How do you call your name?
Word J, word TJ, whatever you like.
Okay, cool. So today we'll have 4 matches. So we'll have a round robin between the 3 players who registered, and then grand finals. Each set should be around near like 30 minutes to an hour long. So it's not going to be short whatsoever, like how you think
Wait,
it is.
what?
Yeah.
How long is this gonna be?
Up to 3 hours, I think.
Oh my, okay.
3 players, 3 hours. Oh my god, that's
Hello? Are we gonna... Wait. Is there another commentator coming?
Yeah, Taco is coming.
I don't think I'll survive 3 hours because I'm really tired today.
Okay, wait. Oh, Andy, are you in the thread? I mean, if you're in the thread, then send some messages in the thread and then link the room for participants. Well, you can start at any match you like. I mean any match, but the participants will choose the mode. Yeah, we just have to wait for them now, I guess. Oh, so yeah, I was talking to Andy behind the scenes back there. So his voice won't come to the stream, but we will still hear him. Anyways, I'll see the.
The sounds of me playing the game coming through my microphone. What would you say is like the level of the players in this tournament?
I have no idea. I haven't looked at their points yet. I haven't looked at their SR yet, but
Now,
I guess I'll look at them now because I believe the skill of the players in this tournament is around the same as the previous seasonals, was the average,
right.
but not something like the top three players in the three players register. Nothing like that. But we should have some decent matches today. So we're still waiting for our seed number 2 to give some details. Meanwhile, Andy, you can like send the seed, no, not send the seed, send the room code to the players. Because someone may be uncomfortable to give some facts to us in this round or for the tournament. Sometimes I just leave them blank. You know, you just leave them blank, like add a dash in the node CT. Actually, just Mexico is enough, I think. I can see in your OBS, but because I don't want to see the two lines, you know, being off the white area, so just put Mexico in there. Yeah, I'm still talking to Andy a bit back there. So we're now ready. I think I'm gonna ping the viewers in the enhanced server to join. Okay, so these are the stats for the players. On seed 1, we have Crespo from Barcelona and from Spain. I cannot see the facts clearly on the Discord feed, but what does it say? Can you see it, board? Hello? Yeah, what does the fact say? Oh, shout outs to Retro Pizza and the Spanish Tetris community. I cannot really see it because the texts are quite small on my screen, so
You should just watch
that.
the Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah, so on the next one, seed number 2 here is Gas, seed 2 from Mexico. We don't have facts about them yet, but I believe.
Someone saying the sound is too low. I should just turn it up to minus 2.
So for Classic, I believe it's what is it again? I forgot about the 1-day rules because we haven't done the triathlon 1-day since the beginning. All right, I'm gonna go check that right now.
Guys, the audio is too low.
What is it?
The audio.
The audio what?
Someone said the audio is too low. So, can I see how you've done the game? You can just boost it as much as possible.
Yeah, that's their name. Their name in game is I'm gonna read the rules real quick, Andy. So their names are in, you know, the dot dash thing code. I'll go read the rules real quick. Word, you could help me with that as well if you want to. But I'm pretty sure it's the earlier rounds, so I think it's 2, 3, 5. So first to 3 for classic for attack. I think it is. I think I'm gonna confirm it one more time before I let you start though. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So it's actually first to. Oh, dang. Oh gosh. Yeah, I can see that the game has already started. So ask the participant to stop out, please.
What on earth is happening?
Yeah, what on earth is happening? It's supposed to be first to 2. I was dumb. I guess we can stop start, yeah, because like first to 3 settings, like if someone gets 2 points in the other, just top out, something like that. Yeah, we can start the match. The levels are the same as level that you can choose in your online ranked matches. So press the
Stream audio
position.
still needs to go up.
So seems like they have chosen level 9. So we're gonna see the slower side of classic Tetris here. So both are stacking clean so far, with no massive issues. Gas, that's his name. His name is Gas. The person with the dot dash dot code, their name is Gas. So Gas has a dependency, but fills it up pretty quickly. Fills another one, however. J dependency, waiting for J right now. Doesn't find a J, needs that J to get a Tetris though. Meanwhile, Crespo is clean, very clean, waiting for a long bar for a Tetris. Same with Gas. Both of them are Tetris ready and waiting for a long bar.
Honestly, I don't know too much about this, other than the fact that you'd want to keep. What's the Morse code?
Gas.
Person's name? Gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. From what I've seen, Gas's stacking looks a bit cleaner than the.
Yeah, it looks a bit cleaner. Yes. At the moment. Oh, and oh, that hurts. That hurts a classic player's heart, really. Creating a dependency like that from Crespo. When is Taco coming?
Right.
Anyways, seems like both players are doing fine, getting temperatures left and right, but Crespo is leading by around 24,000 points.
So isn't there a line deficit between the two? So efficiency could be practically the same.
Indeed.
Wait, how much is one Tetris worth?
At this level is 12,000 points.
Okay.
And Gas with a very bad misdrop of a J piece. Could put the long bar in though. Nice.
Then an L piece to fill that.
Nope, you cannot spin that in here in Classic.
Oh, you can't? Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. This is not SRS guideline version.
You can do T.
Yeah, you can do T. Yeah.
The 09 on Gas's side. Recovering from that rather precarious situation. Crespo's skimming, looking for that long bar. Relatively bad RNG.
An L piece works as well there though. But Gas right now on left well setup. Not a practical, not the best setup.
Well up.
Yep.
They're in a really good position actually.
They're getting high though, so if the long bar doesn't come, they would have to burn. But fortunately,
It's
gets the
still
long
an
bar.
eye though.
No extra points for that. But it looks cool. So Crespo just did a T-spin 0, I guess.
I'll just call it a T-spin. How many lines it clears doesn't mean much, does it? I guess it's the origin, because it's like a really cool maneuver, right, in this game.
Yeah.
And I guess modern games just took that and made it really easy to do.
Bit of a dirty board on Gas side. Has 2 holes in their stack. One being too long and the other being 3 long. Oh, it's not wide, it's like tall, I guess. So Crespo is now on to level 11. Because they're pushing down, it seems, compared to Gas, who is not really pushing down that often. Pushing down can affect the speed of a player's pace a lot, in case you don't know.
Very good stacking on Crespo's side, actually. That was super clean. The point difference, I think, is not just due to line difference. I think there's also an advantage in efficiency from Crespo's side. At least from what I can see.
Yeah, I think Crespo's leading in efficiency as well. Seems like Crespo failed to tap that long bar all the way to the left, so that's going to leave a line dependency all the way to the left of their board. He's going to get Tetris with that long bar, making the situation a bit less dangerous. When seems like Crespo's gonna pretty high on the board here. Needs the right pieces, needs a long bar like right now. Gets the right pieces, gets the L piece though, can't tap the pieces over. It's about to transition to level 16 though, so the speed is going to increase by a lot, you know, so if they cannot bounce back on level 15, this is gonna be a massive issue. And covers that well, so I think that's gonna be it. I don't think they can survive on 16 at this pace.
You know why you choose first to three in this format? Because I feel like it's just backing it out.
It's first to 2, by the way. It's first to 2. Because Andy accidentally pressed first to 3,
Honestly,
so we're just gonna do
personally, I'd want first to one for a triathlon. Simply because it's 3 matches.
Yeah. Anyway, so Gas has a chance to catch up here. The difference is around 100,000 points, so that's going to be very hard to catch up, but it's still very possible if they push down a bit more. I don't think it's possible now because there's less than a minute left. Probably. What kind of issue are you talking about, Andy, by the way? Anyways, back into the game. Seems like Gas cannot survive on level 13 speed for that long, and that's gonna be it for the first game. Crespo takes it.
60%.
Let's see what Crespo is going to pick here. Okay, so this is gonna be level 12 start coming from Crespo, so this may be a bit tough for Gas, but we'll see what happens.
Crespo taking a little bit of an initiative.
You know, is it just me, or do I feel like the original seasonal format is better?
What do you mean?
The original format of the seasonal is we let the players schedule their match and everyone can be on the same bracket. So we have the
Right.
best ones at the end, but
I think players scheduling their own matches is not good. And
yeah, the cons of it is sometimes the players can, you know,
take way too long.
Yeah, take way too long.
I think it's just like, why go over the seasonal format in the first place?
Yeah, they take too long, but it's actually just enough though. It's like they take around 3 months to finish the bracket. So, and we get stronger players in the final broadcast. But scheduling for the final broadcast is some nightmare. But it really pays off with the player skill level. The skill level is
You
like
can
what?
experiment and try it out, yeah. Because honestly, your goal of a broadcast is to show off like a game and its talent. And when the tournament has a very small player base, then it's like it just doesn't feel as authentic, right?
Yeah. Maybe we should do that. Go back to that format again in the future. Maybe.
I don't know, traditional tournament has always been really nice. I'd say the best form of tournament would be live, like LAN.
Yeah, LAN one. Those are best.
But at the same time, not every player is able to make it LAN, as well as the fact that different communities. Well, yeah. Where do you host a LAN tournament?
Yeah, like
How
it's
big?
gonna be like somewhere in the world, and then someone will have to travel to another country to
Imagine
participate.
Thai LAN tournament. That once the community gets big enough, that'd be really cool.
Yeah,
Trio.
that game. Actually, like, mm, actually, maybe I can talk to you about this behind the scenes later on. But I'll talk about the LAN thing behind the scenes with you because I might have a place that I can help make it happen, but not sure if I can do it or if
Then
people
I'll be
can go to
banned
that
again.
place. What do you mean?
From participating.
Well,
Like,
I'll probably
with
not ban anyone. Like, if you can come,
Right.
you just come and you're gonna win, basically.
That's funny.
Anyways, both players are.
Not everyone's in here.
Yeah, not everyone's in Bangkok because I'm to Thailand.
Anyway, back to the game. Still at level 12. 4 minutes in. Like,
That's normal. Like before transition is like 5 minutes, and then after that is like 5 more minutes, usually.
I'm so inclined to the faster pace.
Yeah,
Like
the
games.
faster paced modern games, right? Modern guidelines.
No, I mean I've been commentating that the entire day, so seeing this feels like
Yeah.
a snail's pace in comparison.
It is a snail's pace sometimes because like, yeah, I actually have to let Taco like replace me in the 10-hour stream of this because I slept. I woke up at 2 a.m. to do it. Have I told you that story?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so level 13 finally for Crespo. Crespo is getting up pretty high though, waiting for a long while. Gets one, taps it over, and Tetris for Crespo. Needs another one though. There's another one, and another Tetris for Crespo. Gas is
85K.
used. Yep. Gas is using middle well though.
Yeah, center well, which is not great.
It's like the second best from the right well. Left well is worse. Center well is like number 2, and then right well is best.
Interesting move from Crespo. Like if I were them, I would have count to 4, right? In modern Tetris terms, but they played a different skim that made them waste an eyepiece, which is interesting.
Anyways, Gas board is dirty right now. Oh, by the way, this is like, if Crespo wins this mode, then we're gonna have not win this mode, win this game. They're gonna win this mode.
Right. do they have to win? They only have to win 2 modes, right, for it to be a match.
Yeah, they have to win only 2 modes. So if they win this one and the next one, then we're done in this match.
Right. But yeah, I commentated Masters bracket for Tetra
Yeah.
Olympic today.
And I know how different that can be compared to this. Like,
Well, yeah, it's literally every single match was like top 15 players. So,
yeah, who won, by the way?
huh? Who won? CZ.
Of course. Of course. Okay.
So there was a really insane match where Vince went 6-4 against CZ, and then CZ reverse swept.
It was swept to first to 7.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's 2-0, I believe. Crespo wins Classic Sport Tech. We'll see what Gas picks for the next mode. Okay, it seems like Gas wants to play Score Attack for the next mode. We'll have to wait for them to top out from Classic Sport Attack first. Score Attack is also first to 2. Zone is first to 3. First to 5, sorry.
So are we actually expecting a 3-hour stream? Because wait, it's already been 42 minutes.
Yeah, because we like delayed the start for like 15 minutes, and those 2 players played for very long. Because due to slow speed.
My perception of time is skewed because I did 8-hour stream today. So,
Wow.
Yeah, it was 4 hours, or sorry, about 2 hours of me doing admin work, and then 4 hours of commentary.
Score Attack it is. So Andy, once you get the code, send the code to the players, and it should be the same thing.
Same code?
No, not same code. I mean the same process. You know what? I can't wait to see how the Zone Battle American time zone is going to be. Because that's like the same time zone as the most popular time zone. We're gonna have like what?
When is this?
Something like. What is it?
When is this?
The Zone Battle is like the end of August. But I expect something like, because the triathlon for American time zone, guess how many people came?
Huh?
Guess how many people came for triathlon American time zone?
14?
8. So probably more for Zone Battle for sure, because Zone Battle is their favorite mode, the most famous mode. And
Well, that's because Zone Battle is the only mode that's actually like, I'd say, proper versus, right? Where it's just not 2 people playing single player games, it's actually a multiplayer game.
yeah.
Zone Battle really is like the highlight of Expected.
Yeah, because it's also
I
something that
honestly don't
only
understand, other than the classic mode, I don't understand why you stream score attack. This is not zone battle, by the way.
Oh, by the way, yeah, this mode it should be score attack. Yeah. And will we see zone battle today? Maybe. Actually, not maybe. We should see zone battle today as well, but
Right.
there's no guarantee yet. So this is score attack. Crespo versus Gas. So she's has chosen the 15 start here. Actually, like score attack can be very intense, you know, when it's close to the end or when you see top players playing. I wish you were there on the score attack tier 1 last
I don't know.
season.
Even if that's the case, it's just so not interactive.
Yeah, it's not interactive, but it's more like a single player game when you compare it. It's like, say, it's a 100-meter dash or something like that.
I know. I think it's just like I've played this game for way too long, and I've gotten bored of Tetris.
True.
Like, pure Tetris is no longer interesting to me. Just blocks, man. How many hours do you think you've put in this game?
I think around 1,000.
Yeah, for me, it's gotta be at least like 3,000.
Yeah, that's a fair amount. I mean, you're an X rank and like top 30 players on Tetris around that level. So I thought you were gonna say like 5,000 or 10,000.
Well, I actually don't know really. PPT, I have like 800 hours on alone. I don't know how JSRS and Tetrio calculated though. Like the timing. Because I know
Yeah.
what JSRS counts it as like how much do you actually play rather than how much are you in the client.
Yeah, I think Tetrio is like that as well.
If it's like that, then combined, I think they're both like 1,000. Ooh, no, they're probably both 2,000 hours. Jay is just like 2,000 hours. Tetrio like 1,000 hours. So yeah, 4,000 hours or so for me.
Yeah, we both of us have poured so much time into this game we don't even notice it.
You could tell because like, I felt like 8 hours felt like nothing, and 42 minutes of this stream, and I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Time has become irrelevant.
Yeah, time will become irrelevant once you get good enough in one game, mastered it. Yeah, something like that.
Right.
Only skill becomes relevant, not irrelevant, relevant to you.
Wait,
once
I
you
just
get good
realized
enough.
I can do emotes with my.
Yeah, you can do emotes with your keyboard while you're moving.
Well, I'm using Xbox, so it's my controller.
Yeah. So seems like we're in a pretty close game here.
Crespo still in the lead though.
Only
But,
2,000
oh,
points.
efficiency lead though. Efficiency lead from Gas.
I mean, that's just pretty close because the score is like only a few thousand, 10,000 point difference. And the pace is pretty much similar, so we're up to a close match here.
They're just playing
In score
classic
attack.
score attack, but in modern.
Yeah, this is cringe. Like, you can do T-spins, man. Do T-spins.
Oh my gosh, this is just the same thing.
Actually, no, there's the T-spin. There's the T-spin. There's the T-spin.
That doesn't help. It's like, it's practically the same thing. Like, I appreciate the NES one simply because of, at least as like a game mode of its own, simply because of how popular that scene is, and also the realism that it provides, like the emulation. It's like the controls are tacky, but like in a good way, right? The NES.
Yeah. I wonder what
Here
your
it's like
reaction will be. I mean, like when in the, I believe Taco was. I'm not sure if it's Taco or SG Ferox, but I want to see your reactions. Like, I believe it was Super Shocky who got 2.8 million on level 25 or so. And it's about to break a world record and disconnects. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have the energy for that right now. I'm just speaking whatever I feel like to speak.
Yeah. Hopefully they will join us today. One of them that was on that event. Ooh, TST. Oh, sad. Blame the gravity being too high. There's TST from Gas
4 wide. I see 4 wide.
and 4 wide as well. Maybe
Nope,
5
they're not
now.
gonna do it. Wait, they are
Oh,
gonna do it.
they're going to do it. They're going to do it.
They're gonna do no, but they don't.
Oh,
They made the well, but they didn't even see that it was a 4 wide. This is tragedy. This is
4
so
wide
sad.
is not as good as T spins though, so might be good to sacrifice that.
No, but it's funny. And that's what matters.
Yeah, 4 wide is fine in zone battle, of course, but not this game mode. This game mode, you go for T spins and T spins and T spins. Anyways, the level here, I can see level 18 and 19, so they've transitioned for a while now. This is so close, by the way. Yeah?
It is.
Much closer
it
than
is.
many takeaway matches that we've seen.
Man, see, the most problem with this is looking at this makes me want to play, not watch. That's my big gripe.
Cannot spin that Allen, sad. Anyways, seems like Gas has chosen the right mode here. They're leading by 25,000 points and leading in pace as well.
Right.
Seems like Gas is much cleaner, and yeah, Crespo is in trouble on level 23. Gets Tetris though. It's building for a 9-0 well set up. No Tetris. Meanwhile, Gas is T-Spin and Tetris 7-2. Very nice. Leading by 50,000 points. Is now at 728,000 points. Makes that 731,000 points. And seems like Crespo's going to top out. That means Gas takes the first round. 1-0.
Oh, it's
With the
it's a first to two. That's right. Oh.
line average 4,000. That's nice. Do you think the length of these first to twos are the same as first to five in zone battle?
It's equivalent to like a first to 10 in zone battle, bro. Oh my god. I could finish 15 matches by the time these guys finish.
Yeah, might be true. I guess it's a good decision to push the zone battle up to first to five from first to three.
Wait, no. Why don't you just push everything down, not up?
I don't know.
To be
As
honest, honestly see no merit, like zero merit at all, in having a first to two score attack. Because what's the second chance here? Like, how could you mess up within 5 minutes, right? It's something that like,
I guess it's related to the original rules of the seasonal. Back then, the
see,
match.
that's the thing. Like the original rules, this is an entirely different type of tournament.
Yeah,
And
we'll try to push it down that way. But yeah, that's how it is. Oh, by the way, did I mention to you that I in the first ever seasonal, my first opponent was Doremi.
that's cool.
Oh, and guess it was triathlon, the original rules, and guess how long did it take for me to lose?
How long?
9 minutes, every mode. 2 modes, 9 minutes, done.
That's still long. That's still really long against Dormy. I could finish I could finish two first to 15 sets, well maybe one first to 15 set with Dormy in that time.
Anyways, seems like Gas is leading again. Maybe we'll see another 2-0. Gas with the T-spin setup. Meanwhile, Crespo with the left wall setup. And a TST from Gas. Oh, and seems like we have a 4 wide there. 4 wide. Someone
I
has
wouldn't
committed
call
to
that
4
4 wide. That's just like weird stacking to me.
wide. Yeah, it's just weird stacking. Another weird T-spin setup should be T-spin single here if pulled off correctly. Yeah, there we go. Or do you think tournament streams often attract viewers than normal streams?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, tournament streams are extremely popular because you expect to see high caliber play, right? Or if it's bracketed, then you expect to see like, you know, underdog matches or kind of like fun commentary, good production, right? High quality content. That's what you expect from a tournament usually.
Yeah.
So like you come in knowing that like I don't have to worry about this stream being bad, etc.
Well, there are cases of tournament streams being bad. I mean, I have.
Well, yeah. That's
I,
the
I,
thing.
I remember having a stream that I ended up crying out of my computer when it's done.
You ended up
Because
what?
I ended up crying because guess what? Guess what channel I'm streaming to that time?
What?
Classic Tetris.
Yeah.
The main, Classic Tetris channel of the CTWC.
Oh. Yeah.
And it was so scuffed that I ended up crying.
Man. What kind? It was a classic tournament.
Yeah, it was my tournament. Actually, not my tournament, but it was tournament Classic Tetris CTWC Asia qualifier in 2020, I think.
Right.
Don't go watch the video, please.
I'll just say that like
2021 is much better. And 2022 is...
You never get it right the first time.
Yeah.
Maybe not even the second time. Alright.
At least I got it right the second time.
And the amount of effort that it goes into one of these streams is the community runs off unpaid workers, you know, like a lot of the world. So it's there shouldn't be an extreme expectation, right? But at the same time, lately, the quality and the standard has been set so high because of really talented people, right? Making these tournaments happen for the community. And boosting the popularity of the scene in general.
No, I kind of wanted to host Kai 3, Kai 3.
Right?
But I'm not sure if they will allow me to do so.
Why?
It's their tournament, not mine. That's the first thing.
Whose tournament?
No, Sigma, I think.
Oh.
Anyways, we've been off topic for a while once again, I suppose.
I don't think it matters. Like, I'd rather have these conversations than repeat the exact same words over and over again for these players.
Yeah, we'll be repeating the same words if we don't say something else. But
Yeah,
because it's the
exactly.
same thing.
I mean, we can
So-
I think the best like tactic we can apply here is like just periodically comment in if like there's a change in the dynamic, right? The change in
Yeah.
dynamics. It's the same though here. We still have a lead from Gas and who's seems to be more fluent in T-spins. Level 20 from both players, but also efficiency on Gas's side, right? Even though Crespo is playing like a good classic player, it's yeah. The lead is still high.
Everything's the same so far. I
Yeah,
guess we can
right.
discuss random things.
Crespo
Mm.
in a tough situation here of the speed.
Yeah, the speed is at level 24 here. It seems like those players are struggling with the speed.
With Tetris and Gas side gonna increase the lead even more.
I think it's potentially a 2-0 win for Gas.
Oh no.
What, you don't want this match to last too long?
Right.
Because guess what? In my first ever seasonal stream,
Yeah, you mentioned this.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was a triathlon, tier 2, similar to this skill level, and then they went into a bracket reset, and it was only 2 matches, but it was 3 hours.
Oh my lord. This is why
Yeah.
you just don't do first to two. Just do first to one.
Yeah.
And have you ever had any complaints from players saying like, oh, it's too short or too long?
No,
Probably too long. Have you ever had any complaints about saying it's too short?
no one. No one said
Right?
too long either.
Right. So what if you just made it as short as possible first, and then if people complain, then make it like grand finals, make it more, right? But like normal
Good
bracket
games
stuff
from
like
the GGs, sending GGs here from the chat. So that is going to be 1K most all. So about decider. First to 5. Should be much quicker, I believe. Is it? I don't know.
Taco alive.
I don't think he's alive yet. Yet. I like the word yet. So Storm Battle first to 5, it should be the same. I feel like it should be the same, but it won't be the same as classic score attack and score attack first to 2.
Yeah.
That's the first to 5 if you haven't yet. Okay, cool. So we should be ready to start.
Yeah, wait, run.
Yeah, they are both in the room now.
I need to join it.
Oh, you need to join the room. Seems like we're ready. I'll let the players know they can start. So on to our decider here of this set. Winner gets an advantage in moving on to the grand finals.
Grand finals from this match. Wow.
Oh, by the way, the grand finals is even longer than what we have here.
No, can we not? Why?
Why?
Like,
Because
no,
it's the grand finals.
No, but it doesn't make any sense. In fact, however long these are right now, it should be how long the grand finals are. Like, that's what
I don't know. Ask two quantum bits.
Quantum.
Okay.
Is Quantum awake? I need to give Quantum a stern suggestion.
You may, you may do so. It actually, I'm the one that devised this format, but I think I agree with you here. It's too long. I'm dying right now.
If the grands are longer than this, it's like, bro.
Ants is about 30% longer in this.
No.
Yes.
No. You can't do this. It just doesn't work. Like,
19 lines from Crespo. Perfector is 44 attack.
Tournaments should have good chat engagement, and like I understand like Tetris being a game where you can just watch it forever, right? But, like, I can't watch this forever. I maybe when I was younger, maybe when I was more fascinated by this game. Have you ever dreamt about Tetris blocks? Like,
I've never dreamt that I remember having Tetris effect. You know, the thing that this game's name come from. I remember seeing blocks falling from the in my room when I was sleeping once.
I used to get that so much back in like 2017, 2018. I just see the blocks falling.
Yeah, it's pretty strange, isn't it? So strange that it's researched in Harvard. But it's true. Tetris players see blocks falling from random places.
At some point, you don't get them anymore.
Yeah.
But what I do have is like this kind of like chess like vision. Like, you know how like chess players envision the board in their heads. Every time I make a mistake, right? Like, I keep a mental state of the cue and like what I could have done. And like the split second after I lose, I just like I come up with like the reason I lose. And then try to.
Yeah, most of the time you can do that. Anyway, seems like Gas is in trouble right now with a lot of garbage. That's gonna be it for the first game. 3 minutes.
Reacting. Wait, can you see my emojis?
Yes. Yeah, that's 3 minutes. Exactly 3 minutes for the first round. Zone battle are longer than modern Tetris games. Oh no, sorry, modern stacker games. So DT cannon for both players.
DT cannon, the best opener of all time.
Isn't it TKI? Or MKO or stick spin or whatever?
I'm joking.
Yeah. It seems like Gas is in trouble again with the high stack, and that's not a good clear. I can say that that's not a really good clear, because that leaves a line in the stack and they have to down stack further.
Zone from both players. Not really utilizing it though.
Yeah, we have started out from the chat here
Kind of
saying,
funny that the person who knows T-spins is losing because of
yeah,
maybe
because
not
they're
playing
slower, I
fast.
guess.
Slower, huh? Actually,
Is it? I'll have to check their speed after this game. Oh, we have someone from the chat saying that they're streaming about Tetris since 1998.
I don't think I was born in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm born then either.
Yeah.
Like, we have some really, like, you know, we have some more adults playing this game because I can see that in Tetris there's more adults than any other game I've been to.
What? No, but I mean, this sure. NES.
I mean not NES and this game, not modern
Right.
versions. Modern
Dude,
versions are like
it's Osu in there, bro. It's literally like the overlap between the communities is insane.
yeah. NES Tetris and TEC is more like more adult people, and then the modern snacker games are more like, yeah, teenagers. Hello everyone. 2-0. Crespo takes the second game. That was quick again. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We haven't even talked about the game yet. Yeah, and are we going to see a sweep here? I mean, this is not as bad as Dormy versus me back then, definitely.
Just seeing this makes me want to play so bad.
You know what? Me too. I haven't played
Right?
TC in like what 6 months. I only like
You haven't played
post-tournament.
it, but you've streamed like 50 hours of it.
Yeah. Since I've played it, by the way. I've streamed like 50 hours since I played last time I played TC, I think.
Wow.
I mean, like, I just become a streamer and never played it again for some reason. The last time I was playing TC was when there were only three groups of people who played Maniac Area 5, I think.
When I started playing Tetris, no Thai person knew what JS was.
Oh, and seems like we have a lot of garbage sending to Gas here. Not sure if Gas can cancel all of it.
Actually,
I don't think
kinda
he
did.
can. Oh, he can.
No.
He successfully cancel all of it.
One full bar is 20, right?
What do you mean? One full bar is 20, yes.
How can you tell how much his zone sends?
From the attack, you know, and where you say 44 attack, that's 44 lines sent.
Oh yeah. Okay. See, I don't pay attention to that because my brain just blanks. Because I just get focused on the actual, like, well, I don't notice the amount of attack I send.
34 lines sent from Crespo. But now I guess Gas have to build this up pretty quickly because they only have a quarter zone, and I think that's gonna be deadly. Yeah, that's gonna be deadly, I think. Unless they can find some good down stacks. That's not deadly. They can find some good down stacks, but their board is cheesy right now. Yeah.
Are you sure you can't change brands to this?
I asked 2 quantum bits. That's what you have to ask because we have to get both of us to agree on this. We usually argue on some things, and if
But Quantum isn't awake.
quantum bits is Vietnamese, okay?
Wait.
He should be awake.
Alright,
Yes.
then ping him right now. I'm so ready. Okay. To make like. Huh?
What?
For what?
Yeah. I mean, okay.
it's okay. I had nothing to do anyways. I'm just like kind of worried.
Yeah,
'cause-
both of us have nothing to do here. It's like 9 p.m. in Thailand, so yeah,
Right.
it's
I mean, I
9
could
p.m.
technically
Sunday.
do some work, but who
Yeah.
wants to work, right?
Yeah, this work is better than doing the work. We're talking about
Well,
these games
not
that
for
are
me
better than doing
actually,
it.
but I can't do too much work. Otherwise, I get fatigued.
Me too. Yeah, commentating takes less energy than
Well, it depends on what
working.
you're commentating.
Yeah.
I
If you're
technically had-
commentating,
Yeah. I technically had worked this entire day with non-stop since morning.
and you still have the power to commentate this because it's pretty slow. TST from
Well,
Gas.
I don't know if I have the power to commentate this. I'm more like getting through this with sheer will and also not trying. It's
Yeah,
like
we're,
having
none
a
of us are
conversation.
trying right now. Actually,
Right.
sorry, Andy, it's your channel, but it's gonna be fine. Trust us, because these games need some talking,
Just
going off
banter.
topic.
But yeah, Andy, have you set the audio levels yet?
Oh, finally. Yeah, that's good, Andy.
I
So
don't think
finally,
it's loud
Gas
enough
has taken
still.
the game. Gas has taken a game.
Like you should set it in the mixer with the bar, the bars and everything. However much you boost us, you boost everything else just as much.
So if I do the numbers correctly now, I mean, if this match something like this repeats 4 times, it's gonna be 5 hours.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, I don't want to say that, but I
Don't
just
say
wish
that.
that doesn't happen.
Oh gosh. Wait, no. Just let me take over one of the guys' accounts, and I'll swear for them. Finish the game quickly.
Yeah, if we're really that unlucky, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
I'm
6 hours, not 5, 6, because this match is already 1.5 hours in. Not 1.5, 1 hours and 15 minutes, and it's not even done yet.
My guy, this is why. This is why you can't do this.
I'll just let C2. Actually, I cannot do that because two people will be on stream and then the other will have no one to play with.
Oh
I'm
my
starting to
gosh.
regretting this. I'm starting to regret. I'm starting to regret this so quickly now that.
Wait,
so
wait. Like, I mean, we could do some content where like we play each other while the players play their matches, just to entertain ourselves or something. That'd be really funny, actually. Just not even the. It's not even the tournament anymore. We're just playing each other while those.
I don't
matches
think
go on.
Andy really liked this, but anyways, I'm just gonna try to speak over this. The comment is big. I guess that's some good clip for you, Andy, in case you want to clip it. But anyways, we're just gonna do some real commentary now for it. Please do not. Just try to keep that to yourself for now. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, DT Cannon from Crespo, and then we have some sort of weird TKI, not really a good TKI from Gas.
Xavier, I'm just here because I'm bored. Okay. and to speak my controversial opinions.
Yeah, and Word
Um,
might be here for 5 more hours if he's
I'm not gonna.
unlucky.
No, I'm not. I swear, I'm going to leave in like. What time is it? Okay.
It's 9.
Whom I'll leave at most. See whom.
Okay, 10 p.m. Okay.
Because
You can leave.
I'm.
You can leave then. I
Yeah.
can stay until 2 a.m. if I want to because I have enough energy and coffee, I guess.
I don't. I ate so much food.
Yeah, you can
So-
leave then. Hopefully Taco or someone else comes. I'll
I
try to
think-
ping them.
Yeah. I think I ate the equivalent of like 3 people today for dinner. Because I didn't have lunch because of the tournament. I had a really light breakfast.
Yeah, that's a nice ping, Andy. Anyways, Gas with a 15 line Dodecatrix, that's gonna send 29 attack. Sends only around 6 lines, however. Only 6 lines went through to Crespo. Meanwhile, Crespo is clean, hasn't cleaned garbage, could send a few Tetris like right now. Oh, and actually is building for a zone. That's gonna be a really nice zone. Who's joining? Raiden, okay. Raiden is joining. That's good. 17 lines, 19 lines. Ultimatrix? Ultimatrix? No, that's gonna be that's not an ulti, but that's gonna be 46 attack, a massive zone coming from Crespo.
How much attack is that? 46, you said?
Or 46. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's gonna be death.
I think I've done a 46 in Tetsuo before.
Yeah, that's even harder than this one. Anyways, 4-1 match point, and yeah, match point for Crespo. Finally, after 1 hour and 20 minutes. Anyways,
Right?
we're still here. Okay, so DT cannon again from Crespo, and we have a 4-wider in zone battle finally.
Cope, absolute cope with that opener.
Yeah.
Man. They could put themselves in a bad position with this bag though.
And welcome in Retro Game from the. Oh, sorry, that was Retro Kabisa. I was from the Retro Kabisa community, I think. I'm not sure if you're from that community or not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but welcome in. And same with Xavier, welcome in. Also known as who did the commentary a few games, not games, a few tournaments back. You can come in if you want. We're missing commentators right now, and me and Word wants to take a break.
Xavier, you know, please. I mean, I'm gonna retire in like 5 minutes, so it's alright. But save Pixel. Why do you do this to yourself, man?
It's because I enjoy Tetris and I want to host some tournaments. But
Right.
yeah, I want to. I probably, you know, I don't know. After September, I'll have to take a long break, and then everything has to keep running on its own without me.
Right.
So I have to
That's
make
gonna
that
be
work.
so funny. Like, you can't make these people too dependent on you, man. You
Yeah, because I've been helping every single event since the beginning in this season.
Yeah, I think people need to take responsibility, and you're not one of those people.
Yeah, because when I take responsibility, I take it too far to the point where things get meh. You know it. You know what I want to call it.
Anyways,
5-1, Crespo wins. GG's. We haven't talked a bit about
speaking
their
of
game.
responsibility, we have a responsibility to report the conclusion of this match.
Yep. So that was 2002 200251. That was how
From
it
what
is.
my eyes see, I believe they're
Crespo. Yeah. Yeah, good games, both players. You played well. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a decider, but it happened, so that's pretty good. And the next match here should be C2 versus C3, I believe. Let me see.
Wait, here's another idea. Single elimination.
Hey, if
I'll
it's single elimination, next match is going to be the last match.
Right.
But
No, I got this. Single elimination, first to one, everything. That I'd commentate that.
bruh. Anyways, next is Josito versus. Is it Josito versus Gas?
I think we should wait for the other guy to join us.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it seems like it's not all Spanish. It's Spain, Spain, and Mexico.
Have you felt the new Xbox controller?
I use the Microsoft Store version of the TEC, so I use computer.
Yeah. I it's really like the buttons are really nice.
That's cool. Anyway, seems like Raiden has joined us. Horde, you can go whenever you like, I think.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
Wait, why'd you mute yourself? No, unmute yourself this instant, okay?
Raiden. Anyways,
now is a deafen as well. Okay.
I guess we're gonna have to like go ahead for a moment. All right, Raiden. Okay. You're being smug, right? I can do better than you. I can kick you from the server. No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
This stream has been so like comedy though.
See,
right?
This is what happens when you bring me in comms. I just don't. I say what I want to say. Don't compromise.
Yeah, I can promise you that the Ragnarok tournament is not going to be like this. It's going to be much more serious, much higher stakes, of course, because seasonal has no stakes whatsoever. There's no prize except for a role in the enhanced server. Anyways, we're going into our next match here. We have Gas C2 from Mexico versus Josito C3 from Spain. So Gas says, is it Viva Madrid? What is Viva something? I'm not sure. Viva Mexico, okay. And Josito says, I have no single chance to win a single round to these guys. Might be true, might be false. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
Raiden, could you like try to test your mic a bit? See if you can speak. If your overlay is working.
Beautiful.
We embark on this ride to find out who we are. We look up to the sky to find out who we are.
Hello.
We embark
Hello.
on this ride to find out who we are. We look up to the sky
Speak.
to realize.
Okay, I can hear you, but it's being a bit quiet. So Andy, you could like increase the output of Raiden in Discord.
No, Raiden's beyond quiet. That's not. Wait, what? Hello? I literally can't hear you.
I can hear you a bit, but oh my god.
What microphone
Wait.
are you using? It should be very simple to turn up a knob. The stream can already barely hear us.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
can
still
hear
have
you
you
now.
at 200%. And kind of quiet.
Yeah, I can hear you now at 200%, of course. So Andy, you can turn
Muted.
Raiden up.
Sorry. I'm tuning up. So you might turn it down.
Yeah, it's working right now.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm gonna go retire.
He's gone.
He's just gone.
Oh, it's yep. We have two Spain players and one from Mexico. Okay, the first mode is Zone Battle. First to 5, it is. We should be starting the match soon. Raiden, are you watching from Discord or in-game? Yeah, Twitch has like 12-second delay though. Discord will be faster, yes.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Andy, like, could you like do the comms later if I have to go? I mean, you can do it later on, but not now, okay? I'm gonna be here for like a few hours, I think, with Raiden as well. So we should be off now for the Zone Battle first to 5, C2 versus C3 here.
Looks like a mixed drop, but
It is a miss drop, I think. It is a miss drop.
yeah, it's a T-screen setup. So right out of bed, with a very strong start.
Yeah, that's quite a good start here from Josito. Has a T-spin set up now for Gas. Gas is waiting for a T, doesn't get a T, and there's finally a T. And that's gonna be a T-spin double, sends 4 lines. It's going to get cancelled, around 2 of them will be cancelled, and 3 remaining.
And back to back. Well, both players are not really need to collect more garbage lines to step that out. So it's trying to do their best just to keep the form much lower or much manageable.
Yeah, it's much better to keep their boards low, because if you get up pretty high on the board, then your opponent can easily send a spike and top you out.
Another T-spin though, and there's a dome.
Oh, and seems like I just noticed something from the chat here. Seems like Josito has only 1 piece preview. Oh boy. Seems like they forgot to set it up. Perhaps. That's
Headline and 5%. See, it's not double talk at all, but that's a very strong attack. Yes, for the game.
30. And that's gonna be it. Wow, that was a massive attack from Gas, and that's gonna be 1-0. Gas takes the first game.
Gas did the first lead, and we'll go into round two. Another two spins there. Well, just going for more straightforward. Yes, that is double. And there's triple.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's fine, Andy. So Josito has Pop Zone. It's now has only 5 lines, 6 lines. Could make that 7 or 8, I think. Maybe
And
even 9 with the quarter zone
and
remaining.
and Gas going to the more passive to wait for that. Yep, let's 23 line, and later goes to another back more forward precision.
Seems like Gas has come in better prepared for a zone here. But it's going to misdrop an eye piece. That's gonna damage their zone.
There's goes the end of the Gas, and yes, 35 is not.
Yeah, that's gonna be enough to kill Josito for that round. That's gonna be 2-0.
We're going to straight round three. And Josito with the much faster coming. Yeah, Cassidy taking the time to make a T-spin, and when they make T-spin, it extend more line and more powerful position for the opponent to deal with it. Here's a double and triple. A little bit misdrop, but it's still manageable. Yep. And Gas come to the very strong position for garbage collecting, and also sending more lines, getting zone, and yes, as you can see right here, 17 and 18 lines counting. Yes, that's that perfect 43 goes to Seagull.
Seems like that's 3-0.
It's like a straight zeros, 3-0. Petters opening for Gas, and followed by a T-spin.
So Andrew will be joining us in the stream in just a moment.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't say Andy, I said Andrew, of course. Andrew will be joining us in just a moment, probably after this game mode, because I have to go.
Well, guys make a very clean board while collecting the garbage, and there it just goes.
Yeah, the garbage on Gas's board is very clean and it's going to be good for zone.
Yes, and when the zone kicked in, you can see that powerful.
Oh,
Well,
that's
that's
not
a little bit. That's
missed
not
that T-spin mini, but that's gonna be enough to take out
enough to do that.
Rosito. Oh,
Good
4-0.
4-0.
Game
Gas
mode point here
freaky
for Gas.
or-
Gas, if Gas takes this point, then they'll win this game mode.
Four game point for the gas.
Not 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah. And here goes to a more complicated things being set up as you feel
It's a DT cannon.
Yes, DT cannon.
And now doing a 4 wide.
I mean, for more combos set up, yes, the 4Y is very powerful in some way, but as you can see here, Metrosito is sending garbage line to them. Yes, 4Y is powerful.
So as not to combo any further and build for a 6-3 instead, a 3-6 instead. Gets the T-spin double, and should be a Tetris coming in our way as well. Starts to hold long bar though. Oh, and I think that seals the deal for this game mode. I think that should be deadly for Josito.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 5-0.
That will be a streak 5-0 for gas.
Yep. First game mode for Gas.
Okay, for gas.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna switch with Andrew here. So Andrew, if you want to take it away, you may do so. Hello.
Hello, y'all.
Greetings.
Yeah, hi.
What's up?
Yeah. So you're gonna. How long are you able to be a commentator here for? Are you
How
going
long?
to be able to comment
How-
this tourney?
How longer is this tourney gonna go?
Probably 3 to 4 hours.
84. I'll probably be here for like an hour. Only,
Yeah.
at best.
Then I could like take a break for an hour. Then you can ping me to be back here to help continue the tournament if you want. Because my throat hurts and I need some water like right now and a rest.
All
Should
good.
we end
I'll
here?
cover for you.
Yeah, we're having so many commentator changes today. Usually we'll have like one set of commentators who goes all out, but not today it seems.
It seems today that we got more computer on different modes and different sides.
Yeah, would be nice if we have commentators for different modes, but sadly we don't have that many people yet. I think. Anyways, so change this to Andrew, change the overlay to Andrew, and then I'll leave for around an hour and be right back.
Already?
Nope, indeed, same.
What's up, guys? I'm Andrew. You might have heard of me. But if you're not, then I play a bunch of TEC, mainly Go Zone Battle, but let's see what this tournament will have.
Okay, well, that's good. As I just So right now, we just finished our zone battle mode, and we're going for CSA or a typical more straightforward score.
Was Zone Battle the first
Well,
the first match in this?
the first
Oh,
battle, yeah, and the zone battle just finished, so we're going to the score tab or the CSA for decider, I guess.
how much TEC experience do you have, Raiden?
You mean SR or
Like just regular experience. How much have you played the game?
I would say like, well, since the connected it was on PS4 as a free update, and I started playing it, and as long as I reach tier 10, and I feel stuck on the zone battle, so I stopped playing that mode, and I'm going for classical. Oh, I'm sorry, more classic and PSP. I was
You mainly are you mainly a classic player? Or
Yeah, I'm mainly a more classic player, and I was I was competing the PvP tournament like last season, last two seasons ago, like in 2021 winter, and play at Texas.
well, we could use I don't really play CSA, so we could really use some of your experience right here.
Well, for CSA, it's more back for back to more traditional and more back to counter setup, because you don't have any. I mean, you can set up for T-spin, but it won't really do any performance on your score.
Yeah, Class is just one of the controls of all time.
Well, in
Which
CSA, it's more. It's, I think the more the s- the it become how well are you going to play with the speed that's throwing to you, because the side can be just switch over, and like what we're seeing right now. I think Gas is on the one piece, so he might pick the speed first when just they'll have to take what Gas was throwing over. If it's throwing to 18, then there will be some hiccup for them.
Yeah, and it looks like we'll see which speed level comes up right now, because we're going into the game. Well, who do we have? We have Josito and
Gas.
Gas. Oh, I was about to bring up my Morse code thing. I don't think I know any.
Let's say
Okay, we're
we're on
starting at level 9.
mm,
I believe scoring is the same as level 9 as level 18. It's just slower.
in classic mode. Well, the block you can make the block drop faster by just keep pushing down. I mean, pushing down still give you some score, but not so many. You mainly earn the score mainly on, yes, Tetris or clearly lines.
Oh, I meant like is is level 9 does level 9 score the same? I give the same amount of points as a level 18?
No,
I mean,
not really.
not really. Oh, okay. I was just
Be-
wondering.
because if you go more higher level, then yes, the point give you more, but at the same time, you are risking for a misdrop can cost you around.
Definitely. As we see on Josito's side. Guess that well cleared up at least. But Josito is behind in line, so and they probably have an eyepiece coming up. So that misdrop isn't gonna look too well.
That's not a good drop for Josito. Wow.
Josito isn't clearing it. Oh
It
no!
is the top up and Gas take the first
It's an
round.
early top out, and guess
Yeah,
just Gas just taking that first round right there.
second round.
And now it's Josito's side to pick a level, and
Yeah,
now we're going with level 9.
and it probably stay on level 9 because if the both player have more SR, their rating will much higher, then they may start, or if they both agree, they can start a more higher level and higher difficulty reward you more points. At the same time, make the viewer to see the stacking block is more powerful, more enjoyable. And there goes the first Tetris.
Boom, Tetris for Josito. Josito making that eyepiece dependency, while Gas feeling looking pretty good right now. Yeah, because I was wondering, because I've seen some optimal, some kind of a list of which levels to score best on classic score attack, and I've seen that 9 and 18 are, well, 18 is like the de facto, it's the de facto mode level to start on for like every CTC, every high level of CTWC tournament.
I mean, yes, sure. If on
But level 9's up there with
on
one of the most.
and on classic, yes, a bit on classic, a little bit. It's become more. I would say,
Oh no!
yes, a little bit.
Oh, Josito's getting.
A little bit more management in the stacking block, and you can see right here. While
No,
while Gas is taking more later approach, it's easy to just see what your opponent might be trying to play more forward position, more powerful position, and stacking himself out.
yeah. It looks like Josito had a double input or something, because they did not put that one single miss drop, just yikes up that board. Just like the board really well, or not too well.
Yep.
And I suppose Gas just goes into the next bracket, moves on. Oh, it's a round robin turn. Oh.
Great.
Who's our third contestant? Alright, good talk.
Yes, I mean, we got Gas, we got also Crispo without not. And this updating result, we are looking for.
You're Crespo. I haven't seen how they played yet. They're the seed 1. Barcelona, Spain versus Chesito. They're both from Spain. We have got 2 Spain players. Crespo Seed 1, Shadows 2, Retro Cabeza. I'm gonna. I didn't nail that pronunciation too well. I'm sorry for that. But Shadows to Retro Cabeza, the Spanish Tetris community versus Josito C3 from Madrid. And their fact is, I have no single chance to win a single round to these guys. Aw. We'll see.
How we play each
Let's
other.
try out. We're Triathlon. We got 3 different games. Classic Score Attack. It's extremely volatile mode. Misdrops hurt a lot more than most of the other modes.
Yes, absolutely. And also, in score tag, when you're behind, it's not mean you're gonna lose. It's that you might have a more chance to turn around a match. While the zone battle is more contact, more. You don't have any
More-
more direct.
It's more boom boom with the zone thing. Zone just lets you just get a giant advantage.
Yeah, and while you look while the score tag, sort of more forgiving on how many misdrops are you going to get. While VB it's more like if you got a good drop or a good piece to set up your board, then you almost certainly have the start for attacking your enemy.
Yeah, and Score Attack is also a mode where you can test out your high gravity. But unlike other block stacking games, gravity actually works. If you get what I mean.
Yes, I guess.
Like in other block stacking games,
In
you're-
other clubs, you're facing more deadly or more no room for rotate stacking. But
I was referring to like the DAS, where if you have your DAS low, if you have your ARR or something, or low enough, or actually just any ARR, you can just buffer a DAS to the wall and almost just DAS first and then apply the gravity.
yes, yeah, that
But
would be
in TEC, Score
the-
Attack, and other high gravity modes in this game,
you don't have
gravity is
the
applied first.
luxury. You don't have the luxury to just do that in this game.
Yeah, I like that. I like how the gravity is applied first, and looks like
We're
we are
going
getting.
for-
I didn't see the game mode.
It's
We're
classic.
getting a classic
It's
Score Attack
Yes.
already.
Josito is Crespo.
Josito.
And Josito
Yes.
on our starting side, they're starting at 8, I guess.
Level 8? Okay. I actually started out on Game Boy Tetris, so I do have respect for classic mode. It's frustratingly fun.
It sure is. It's like Josito more face.
Josito's
Yeah.
board. Both players
Is-
are Tetris
it's-
ready. Alright. Boom Tetris for
Mhm.
Crespo. Boom Tetris for Josito. Do we do booms here? I don't know if that's the norm.
It's, yeah, if Pixel here, he would say boom tetra. I might not use that phrase more often. I'm more
I don't think I'll nail. I'm nailing the.
and just
I don't think I'm nailing the boom impact. So I think. Oh, T-spin.
Yes,
T-spin
lesser
to
this
Tito.
spin.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
you'll have to
It
see it.
is. You might see it as like a show off, but in classic, it's really cool to put on the T-spin just for for proving yes, I can make T-spin. I can make a stack and that looks not possible in classic, but I pulled it off. Yes, that's the just just get a Tetris and move forward.
Now, Josito, we've seen that they have. Well, we have touch. Now we see that they have. They're prone to. They're prone to double taps, which it not too doesn't work. Which might not work too well for. Can either work in your favor or out of in classic score attack. It can help you get a piece one block faster to the wall, or it can just accidentally misinput your piece.
I mean,
Alright, Crystal Tetris ready?
yeah, in classic, I mean, you only have one piece. They only show you one piece, so you can like planning like, oh, I will get four, I will get an eye piece in 3 piece later, so I can make more strategy thinking. You almost play classic almost on the fly. When it comes to eye, then you have to make space for eye, or you just make a line over it.
The micro decisions in this game. It's
Yeah, the micro decision is more.
they're so good. They're so good to see. They're just so satisfying.
Yes.
Crespo has a really clean well for
Well, Gaspar
it's
have
a really clean Tetris
board
already well.
and get a boom Tetris right. Since the eye block is in favor for him, yes, you can see at the score, they got 15,000 score.
Oh, right, the score. I forgot that's the main mode of this game. What are we at? They're about
They're about 20,000 score lead, but
score.
that's not
Oh,
a
no,
good drop for just a.
I was about to say Josito is
But that's
that
a
with that
nice
line difference,
recovery.
they're neck and neck, but their board isn't looking too well for
Well,
to close up that.
Casito is
that score
in the, I would say in the recovery mode, and they have to recover what the misdraw causing the board. First stack is still good, and yes, Casito managed to fix the problem very well.
Okay, we're seeing a good down stack from Josito.
Yeah, that's
All right,
yeah.
Crespo over here. Crespo over here still having a really nice board.
Well, Crispo is just move forward, which Justito just pulled himself off the missed drop earlier and make it to more manageable board.
Now, since this is round robin, have they got against each other before?
Yeah, I guess they're already like round one is as we currently viewing right now is probably round 3 or round 4, I guess, in round robin format.
Now, about screen watching, do you think we're seeing some screen watching in this match? Or it just looks like they're just playing single player? Because screen watching can tell whether your opponent if you're you can deliberately get behind and just watch your opponent's pieces, see if they get an eye piece early, and if you do, you can make your stack early and you can greed based on whether they get the long bar or not.
yeah, it's probably when you're in lead, yeah, that's Crispel is just in the position like I can stack, I can just see what happened on the other side. While my block stacking is just almost perfect.
Speaking of perfect, Crespo's
As Crispel just
Crespo's
make
field.
just feel. I mean the block just favoring her, giving a couple more chances for making of Tetris.
Josito's field is still looking like they're cleaning up the board walls though. Making that giant S piece pillar. Or a Z piece pillar. The squiggly.
Oh, Crispel just made it to level
Alright.
9, and we're
Josito's catch is ready. Okay, okay. Alright, Tetris, and we transition to level 9. And at this
at this rate, I was starting to feel more
ooh,
passionate about what the drop and a millisecond can cost you or make you break.
yeah, it's just that tiny speed increase. It's gonna yeesh. If you're not
Yeah.
used to it, of course. At this point, I believe. Oh, okay, we have level 10. So I suppose at this point, it's just every 10 lines, the level goes up again.
Yes, they are both they are already on 100 line. So yes, as much as you stack much higher, and then that's
Oh.
not a good and it's top out. And Crispo
That's it.
take the first round lead.
Crespel taking it with the basically 100,000 point lead. Which, since they're at the same lines, if they're not used to the speed level, Josito might have came back with a score.
Yeah.
Except
Yes.
the board was kind of high.
As as you can see, what Crispo is doing right now. I mean, yes, on classic, you can get a little bit more point by just making the block drop faster. But that was on the beginning. At the later level, I mean, you don't really have the luxury to say, okay, the block can can go faster because it is going faster. I don't have the time to consider where to put it. And boom, let's look at Tetris.
I've seen some funny stories about push down points, where where you can actually tie if you haven't pressed down to get those points at all. I heard some stories about that about a tie in one of these seasonal tournaments. I just think it was pretty funny.
How come? This is just, I mean, Crispo is
Yeah, but it looks like Josito was behind. They got the eyepiece.
Crispo got a very good draw. Yeah, that's just very good. Boom Tetris for setup, and that's Crispo just got a nice board set out. While Josito is really is catching over, try to
Oh
catch
no!
up.
Oh, they get that eyepiece in there.
Not a very not piece drop, but I think it's manageable in this early game. While Crispo is pulling on the lead, you can't just look at the board and just say, oh, it's definitely got the in favor somewhere. Josito got recovered from the mid drop, and we're back to more waiting for eye setup.
All right, Josito getting that nice skim to to get that board Tetris ready. They're behind, so we might have to look at Crespo's board to see when they get that long bar. And Crespo seems to get it at line 40. Oh, they get
Oh, yeah.
2 long bars. Oh, I didn't see that.
Crespo is from Tristan. He just like I got more point, so I can mess up with my board. And yes, that's what you can see on Crespo's side.
Yeah, Crespo's like what, 55,000 points ahead. So it's like, yeah, I can mess up my board and
I can
not
mix
lose
my
that much
board,
points.
Yes, I can mix up my board and not to very have to care about what my points lead, because it is a very huge lead right now.
Massive lead. But that massive lead might become less big since Josito's board is looking mighty clean.
It's just as you look into the board, yes, there's the eye, and then boom, there's the goes the Tetris, and you're looking
Alright,
for more
T-spin?
setup. Yeah, yes, that's
Oh, that cut copy. Oh, you love to see it. Crespo's looking at it like they're done cleaning up. They're gonna start stacking for Tetrises again. Alright, they got that right well cleaned up.
But the point lead just narrowed down to 40,000, and yes, Crespo is saying, no, I'm going to take a little bit more further, so I can make another. And boom, there's another secret, and Josito's misdrop aren't gonna cost him this round, but at 60 line or more, it is a little bit worried if you
Yeah.
try to pull off some stunt.
Their bro. Oh, okay. Their board. Well, Josito's parity isn't looking too well. I wouldn't start worrying for points at this point. I was just worried about getting that beat 4.
Oh, that's not a good drop.
If that piece dropped, oh, that ain't looking too good. Oh, the S piece. We'll see how
The recovery have to put in very quickly.
that recovery is going to take a while. But Crespo's board isn't. Oh,
That's a big drop.
oh,
and
that's just.
that just Crespo take the score, taking this.
Crespo 59% Tetris rate. We have a max draw of 25. That's not too bad, right? You've definitely seen a lot more, right?
Yeah, I got in my own experience. I was like drawing more than 30 or 40, and just
Yeah, I think 25
not
is a.
making any progress. Just keep clearing line, because the drop is just not in favor of making the board more clean to make a Tetris.
Yeah. But at the same time, I think 25 is pretty average for drop value. So if you're used to classic score attack, then you're probably used to it. Yeah, 40 plus draws. For example, like 40 plus draws. For example, they're not too uncommon. But I mean, of course, as you play the game longer, then those draws might appeal more and more often since the match goes more often. So 25 looking pretty average.
And we are going After the score attack, we are going to for the zone battle.
Last season has an 83 record drought. Holy cow. Alright, okay. I think we're going to zone battle, right? Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty well versed in zone battle.
I guess you're, I guess you, I guess many player or just starting playing TEC might just start or familiar with the zone because the effect mode or the journey or basically rely on this beautiful crafting.
Crespo opening up DT cannon. Oh, that Mistrap isn't looking too well for Josito. They might be able to clean that up. I don't know what Crespo was going there. Looks like it might have been a PC setup.
It seems like it, and a little bit more garbage collecting, and Crispo is looking for a very good position for now, and
Now it doesn't look like just. Now it looks like both players have pretty different playstyles. I see like Crespo does DT cannon, so they definitely know what T spins are, at least.
yes, later with both players have their meters just charged in their zone. It's just who's gonna
Yeah, the zone meter
score.
just lets you stop time, and then like it just lets you build up that giant zone attack, which is pretty much the main mode of this game. And I'm a big fan of big zones, so we'll
I'm
see if we see big
Yeah.
zones. All right.
and Crystal just activate it, but the stack is
Crystal stat looking
Yeah.
pretty well.
counting, I'm counting, and the drop just
Alright, gets a 16.
Yep,
Okay, then
yeah,
OP's
yeah.
might be able to clean that up. Alright, 17 left, 37 attack. Josito has a Tetris ready that
Didn't have-
Oh.
yeah,
8 attack. Oh no.
that is a very not.
Oh, and that TP's just tossed them out really early. Yeah, I think Crystal's knowledge, T-spin knowledge is giving them a really a higher advantage.
I mean, once you know, if you know some setup, or you're looking for someone who trying to make a setup, is either you were trying to counter it by setting garbage, or let him feel stress about to dealing with it, or have to clear more line.
Well, Josito has a
Just so it's tell it's
Josito's in down stack mode, and Crespo is putting on that pressure.
yeah.
Tetris, double Tetris back to back.
And yeah.
Oh,
that-
Josito doesn't pop.
Let's pop. Let's just easily
Josito's in
pop
zone
on-
2 to block that garbage.
Yeah.
Alright, third round. What is this first two? What is this first two again?
I just Crystal just did get the first 2 round in EB, and you see what Crystal is very comfortable with.
Crespo has PC, building PCO, gets the
he got a
PC.
Yeah, that is a very
That's a lot of damage.
that
All
is
that-
a lot of damage, and a
All
very
that wasn't looking too clean for Josito to access. Crespo, just dropping their two eyepieces.
Just Crespo is in
Dropping.
more kick,
Crespo
more
dropping
kick
three
than-
eyepieces. They're not gonna touch us anytime soon. Josito might make it out.
but the drop is good, and I guess
Crespo seeing a T-spin set up. Oh, that's gonna be damage. Just is one line away
one-
from Tetris.
one-
Oh, gets the eyepiece.
Oh, that was
Oh,
the
pop zone. Okay.
the-
O piece. Okay. Josito making their way down.
yeah,
Making
the-
way their downtown. Downtown to
yes,
25 attack
It's
town.
It's,
So true.
it's not bad, but it's very magical for Crispo to try to answer back
25 zone
with
attack.
answer back with
But
his
Crespo
zen.
has a higher field. That higher field, just a higher zone, just might be able to. That's pretty. Oh, okay, that counters.
And
Just
really-
barely manages to get that one line of garbage.
Crispo Ray, Crispo open with the T-spin and
Josito hasn't having that massive line of garbage. That's a clean well.
there's a clean Tetris just sending back and we're looking for more.
And they cover him there well. Crespo has a
Just
little bit combo going.
a lot
that
of more
little-
combo going and more setup for that.
Josito also countering their own combo. They're down stacking pretty well. Crespo
Just
activate zone.
And Josito just activating zone as
Crespo,
well, but-
okay. Crespo sees that line skim for the Tetris. You love to see it. Ooh, 34 attack. That's pretty big. Let's see how Josito. Oh, Josito has starting with a lot less zone. That's going to nerf their attack so much.
Ooh,
Oh,
that,
That's just too much damage.
that is too much damage.
And I believe we reached phase 2 for the first time.
Yeah, I believe.
We'll see if we- Phase 2 getting that messier garbage, so
Yeah.
attacks like PCO. Might be a little more deadly.
Crispo starting foot, yeah, the D.
Or it looks like Crespo was a little bit waiting there. Might be waiting to receive garbage to get that
Yeah.
higher counter spike.
And yeah, back,
Oh, back to that T-spin triple, sending a massive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And
That's
Crispo-
8 lines, right?
That's 8 lines.
Did I count right?
And Crispo just activate zone and just clear it up and
Activate zone and clear out of the well at the same time.
This is a much more faster setup or math.
Now Josito has a really clean garbage, but they're not using the zone. Crespo gets their zone charged again.
I mean, Josito is just trying
But
to.
Josito, it's just down stacking all the way. They're not using zone. I think that's the main mode of this game.
And Crispo just activate zone.
So pop zone while getting at a big board. Oh, they get two Tetrises. Okay, that's pretty good damage. Okay, we see that O piece above the board. We're about to reach phase 2, which means
Josito is month.
alright, we're going to phase 2. One player reaches it, so both players gets they're not going to be able to clean that garbage.
Standing is really that just
If one player reaches 20k, then both players will send, but both players' garbage will be a little bit messier. I forgot how the ratio is. It's like I know phase one has has 10% chance of each garbage line being shifted around, while phase two has 30% chance, which is a little bit messier, but not too much.
when you go to phase 3, then you feel the pressure about
Phase 3 is just cheese central. You might have seen it in other games.
and it in Tetris Connect when you're playing ZB you feel like I'm gonna say in ZB you can see more a pattern setup, or you can see the pattern where a phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 work in current situation and how to deal with it. But in other game, in other black stock game, you have to adjust it, if I may say so. And Jacito just trying to on this block and
Getting a 25 attack.
Crispo just take the 25 and ready to send
There's
back
that
more.
giant zone line clear too. 16. Did he get the Z spin? Oh, did he get the Z spin? 39 attack. That's a big.
And just top out
That's just top it. That's just.
so quickly, and
That's a giant zone. Crespo playing 62 drops per minute. Going zoom in compared to 47 right there.
I would say this is the beauty of taking zone battle, because you want to attack first and you have to take a risk of you might get PC sent back or something else sent back, and you have to resolve it on the fly, pretty much as the classic, pretty much opposite as the classic attack mode, or more novelty approach when you get a misdrop, you can fix it by just clearing more line to resolve it. Whereas zone battle, if it just keep popping when you're out of juice, then you're really in the situation you barely can hold much longer.
Yeah, zone battle you can just fix your misdrops by just playing faster and getting to your garbage bowl in time before your opponent out pressures you. But since we're in phase 1 and 2, then those garbage might not be as pressuring, as compared to other games or other modes.
And I believe this is like Crispo just 2-0 is an opponent when we're looking for.
But we shall see. This Triathlon Grand Finals, I thought we were going into a match, okay. But looks like Crystal Seed 1 versus Gas Seed 2. Crystal Seed 1 Barcelona, I think. They're fast as to say. Oh, Gas Seed 2. They're from Mexico, so it's around the morning time versus nighttime for Spain, I believe. What time is it? It's like past noon in Spain right now. Am I getting my geography right?
It's 11 p.m. in my place. I might have to do some time checking right now.
Oh. Well, guess fact is Viva Mexico. Viva Mexico. Or as they say, Viva Mexico. With that attitude, ooh, we might be able to see some. I think with that attitude, we might be able to see some wild sets this round. So looking at classic score attack again for grand finals of this tournament. Yeah, how- Now, since it's classic score attack and points actually do matter, we might have to do some math time. And who doesn't love a bit of math? Any maths? Any math lovers in chat? Yes? Nope. I don't know, but we'll see. As seed 2 or seed 1 of this tourney going together in Grand Finals Triathlon EMEA of this season of tournament, Gas versus Crespo.
And Gas
Two different time
taking
zones.
Gas taking the first play position to decide whether he want to play this match. In what
Yeah,
speed?
we've seen Gas play relatively clean in classic score attack, so this match might be looking
maybe a little bit more one-sided or something
might be
else.
looking a little more even, as you can see.
Well, Chris Posters the start of very aggressively.
Both players they're not starting too well, but nothing a little TP's another parity can fix.
Well, the peak's not favor for setup, but it's manageable well. And there goes the Tetris.
Alright, first Tetris of this grand finals. Boom. Alright. What makes Crespo going for a right well? Has a clean right well set up? Well, Gases has a they got something.
Again, a little bit messy, but it's manageable setup right now.
Manageable. Might not resolve to a right Tetris well, but the ain't looking too well. Crespo is just
Crespo just making the most cleanest classic setup you ever seen, or you mostly see in everyday play in the TEC.
out rotating of TPs is that's not looking too well. On Gas said, "Oh, that Z, no."
Let's just
What
say
happened there?
it's not a good drop for Gas, but
Zero Tetris rate. That's gonna kill their score a lot. Crespo has 64%.
Crespo take the other side, and then it's been starting a little bit more faster.
Our right side is right side's turn to choose the level. Crespo chooses level 9, which is understandable. Might be a little more comfortable level 9.
If I remember correctly, I believe if you're not making your SR go higher, I believe you almost have to play level 9 almost all the time in CSA.
Yeah. The CSA's level, I mean, classic score attacks level choosing based on SR is. I got some opinions on it.
I mean,
What's
in my opinion, it makes classical score attack more time consuming for some reason. I mean, you almost have to play like 3 or 5 minutes to see what happened now. But whereas in zone battle or in score attack, you can pretty much pull the lead or just finish a game within less than 5 minutes or 10 minutes if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you can see your lead a lot faster in those modes.
Yeah.
Like this lead we're seeing here from Gas, getting that clean, getting that pretty good well. They might be able to get a dirty Tetris over here though. That mistrip. Okay, they're forced to burn. Were they able to get the ZP spin? Oh, they're not. That's good. That's good. That's a messy board.
That is a very messy board, Chris.
Or
Gas
like
is-
clean board turned into a messy with that one
Gas
one
was
bad piece
trying to-
placement.
Gas was really trying to clean it up, but the
That's really
piece,
high. I don't think.
but the piece not going to favor it. And now Crispo have 2 minutes to turn it around.
Now, being an online game, what are your opinions on online for classic mode? Classic modes like this. Did he get it matters a lot, or is it just
In my
like being an online game or versusing online?
if you, I must say that in TEC, the SR will give you more level to play with, but I would say if you want more quick approach or you want some quick play, I mean yes, let's take TEC give you lots of option to play with,
Yeah,
whereas
it's like
yeah
it's got automatic matchmaking.
yeah.
But since TEC uses in my opinion, a more objectively better, uh, some kind of rollback netcode, it makes your gameplay on your side of the screen a lot more smoother.
Yes, I believe that TEC will also make well the netcode. I believe since you're playing almost like it's it's only you and your opponent, and not just one. You just say 90, 40 or 50% on the screen. It it will make make presentation on the game more, I would say, subtle or more cleaner in many ways.
Speaking of clean, getting that clean Tetris on Gas's side.
A clean setup for both player, and Crispo got a win, and guess have that. You're looking for a very narrow lead.
Very narrow. I don't. How narrow is it? That Tetris is worth
I believe
1,200
12,
points.
1,200 points. So you almost like a two Tetris back to back, and you're almost back in no time.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not 1,200. It's 12,000. 1,200 is the level 1 of what a
yeah.
Tetris is worth. Look at that. I can math. Incredible.
Crispo's looking for them to build a tower, and well, both players are trying to make a tower. But Crispo have the eye, and boom, there's the good Tetris.
Now, fortunately, in this game, if you want to stream your gameplay, you can just have another player join your room, and they can handle the streaming for you. So that makes crossplay a lot more better. So that's like the one perk of crossplay.
Yeah, it might be off topic right now, but other than the TC, I believe there's not many block stacking where the crossplay is a more approach option, right?
Yeah, as far as I know, TEC is one of the games, one of the more recent games with crossplay. But both players, they're playing really cleanly this round. Gas,
Well,
Tetris ready. Gotta get that one Mino filled up on the left though.
yeah, guess that's basic
Alright, and the Tetris.
pixel gap over there. And well,
We're
the
seeing
drop
some
is
really
not
good,
able-
clean play. And how many lines does Gas have?
Oh, guess
Oh,
only
no, that
have-
missed drop. They're gonna have to
only
clean that
have-
well first.
Glass just barely reached the 50 line, and
Glass is 30 lines behind. So they're about neck and neck. If only Guess would clean their well.
it's not.
Oh no,
Drop.
oh no, this disrupts. No, they're not able to clean. That's a bet. That's a bet. I don't. Oh man, look at that. That's a 100-point lead at this point, or an 89-point lead. We got a max draw of 18 or 19. Similar Tetris rates. Oh, I thought.
And we're already waiting for another.
Another game to pick.
Yeah, we're looking for another game.
I believe it's Gas's turn to pick a game. Where you might be looking at score attack or zone battle. But yeah, both players' Tetris rate extremely similar. 81% on Gas's side versus Crespo's 83%. They're playing really clean there.
Clean, very neck and neck. Yes, they are.
Those misdrops. Oh, they ain't looking too well. Well, with one win on Crystal's side, they could play a game. Play a game mode that I don't think we've seen Crespo play before. But we're going to score attack.
We're going to score attack, and Crispo take the side pick. And pick for speed.
Gas mixing it up over here and picking score attack. Have we seen Crespo play score attack?
In this.
Oh, okay.
In this evening, I believe Andy is the solo match.
All right, we'll see. We'll see how score attack plays. Starting level 15. It's your score attack is basically the main, like the main marathon mode of the game. We've seen Crespo trying to do a DT cannon as we've seen them play it in zone battle, but that high gravity is just gonna make it work.
And Gas just trying to make a more clean lead.
Yeah. Speaking of, I mean, in this game mode, T-spins are a lot more
rewarding.
Yeah, they're a lot more efficient. So he thought zone battle had a lot of zone battle or versus Tetris. If he did, had a lot of T-spins. Then it's a very T-spin heavy. Then you I don't think you have seen score attack.
Yeah, like in score attack, since the line and the point are really matters here, not setting more garbage line to your opponent. So play more efficient way. It must like a way to win in score attack mode. might be the experience talking, but I think Crispro just looking for more entertaining way to play the score attack. I mean,
Yeah. So this is high gravity. Um, there,
like,
it's high gravity, so piece kicks might be a little confusing for anyone not used to it. Oh, Gas has a little forward wide coming in right here, getting
that is a very
pretty
pretty
decent points.
decent point lead.
Did you know forward wide? Did you know forward actually gives? It's actually not that bad of an option.
I
It's
believe in score attack you mostly not gonna get any benefit in more 4Y wave.
Yeah. Did you know? But here's did you know this fun fact that forward wide in score attack? If you build a high enough forward wide, which is pretty risky, but if you build a high enough forward wide, then it gives a pretty good. Then it gives pretty good score. I was going somewhere, but forward wide's not that bad of an option if you build really high. You can get some pretty high scores from it.
Or I mean, I guess what you mean. I mean, yes, the combo score not might not good enough for basic what you're playing right now, but in much higher level than the combo come into play, where give the point just the more just much efficient or more power on just keeping making T spin, right?
Yeah, it's just a lot. Just high a giant forward wide is a lot more riskier than
Yeah.
just freestyle T spins. But look at that, we are pretty neck and neck. 76 versus 82 lines. While Gas has 72-point lead. That's around how many T-spins again? That's recent mini give 2,000, which is I don't know how many points one T-spin gives. That one gave. I didn't see it. What to see? 367 to 394. How much did I give? Please. I can't count. I can't.
Well, the score just keep just running so bad. I can barely.
It's around 30,000
Yeah.
per T-spin double.
That is very
Yeah, it's pretty
quick
efficient.
efficient quick setup for gas. Yeah, that
Oh, Crespo has 2 T pieces. Doesn't do the that one has 2 piece overhead.
that is not
Uh, I don't know what happened there, but Crespo's just deciding to just top out.
maybe in the best of 3 or for trying to find this free win, you can almost you may have the luxury to say like I can reset myself, just top out one round and heading back for another good round.
Yeah. Also going level 10 this time.
Yeah.
Which makes building setups like DTK and a lot more
Yeah,
a lot more easier.
Easier, yes.
All right, let's see how Crespo continues this.
Continue the strategy to make itself in the pole position. Crystal starting with the GG cannon. You can see in the gas board, it's very clean. I must say. it's set up very clean and
Being like
like a glass.
uh
That is a, or I see some setup ready for. Actually, yes,
yeah, like clean. I could like keeping their back to back. That's what it was. Back to back gives
that's about
times 1 point is 50% more score than not. I forgot.
it's very rewarding when you if you can pull it off back to back with just an T-spin setup while you just
Yeah.
that's not a good piece of setup, but get moving forward with that.
Have we seen T-spin setups on Crespo's side?
I believe it's not. I believe Crispo just like like the first to make an opener of the GT Cannon for starting.
Oh yeah.
It just gave him more. It just approach at more a
Ooh,
full
I don't know what.
line, a little
Yeah.
bit more full line will be much better for a later setup or in later time where speed come kick in.
I don't know what gas is going on there on that side. They're looking there. They had the T-spin ready. And they just shoved an L.
I would say Gas was trying to make a GT Cannon make a more yes giving more T-spin setup.
Yeah. Oh,
But
they're blocking their
but
their
but
well with the.
but the block just not giving the chance to pull it off.
But this donation, I don't know if this donation was worth. They they should use both of their T pieces. They're not going to take it anytime soon. No,
That was a
Crespo's just doing freestyle. Just freestyle Tetrises. It is both. Just Tetrises gets you a lot. Goes pretty long way. It's not a bad strategy.
really it's really more in I would say in if you want to in more if you really like playing score tech just like playing classic where taking more later approach then I would say Crespo's strategy here is very
It's very
very
traditional.
yeah very
Not just
traditional
Tetrises.
approach. Yeah just giving more giving getting Tetris and try to clear more line while maintaining a board that
Guideline just lets you do Tetrises a lot more easier. And I believe we've seen our first T-spin triple kick of this game, other than the DT cannon on Gas's side. It wasn't an actual T-spin triple, but we've seen the kick. I think
yeah.
that's all that matters. Now we're getting level 13 on Crespo's side. They're going a little bit, pretty fast. They might be looking for the timeout option in this game.
We might looking at Crespo is just like going forward to level
Yeah.
18
I
or
was
more.
I was wondering
while
I was wondering if Crespo is deliberately going fast. So if they top out, it's going to give.
it must give him much more pointly where to throw gas to catch up because once
It's
when
going to give Gas a lot less time to catch up
yeah
if they top out a lot less early. But Gas seeing
yeah
a lot more T spins. I don't think that that lead is gonna that less time is going to matter.
well the
Oh,
back
that's a clean skim. Getting that back to back close to level 12.
into the scene of level 12 and
Alright, level 15.
Gas
We're getting closer to to 20G speeds,
Yeah,
where the pieces start spawning on the board itself.
there you
Which
just say you just feel like the block just drop it, not really remotely movable in some way.
I don't think many players are
Yeah,
are are experienced in moving the pieces of 20G.
I mean, you can play it in master mode, but I not very recommend you pick master mode as your first play through the PC.
Master mode isn't exactly a beginner mode since it's literally called master.
That's why it's called master mode. But I must say it give you the option to feel what a 20G will feels like if you really want to try it out.
Speaking of 20G, level 18 looking a lot like 20G right here. Or Crest was just looking at it's just gonna
Chris was
take
just
a lot of
looking-
skins.
taking it's just like feeling the
Alright, we're seeing. Are they neck and neck? I think they might be. If Gas gets level 19 at this rate, they might be. They're looking to. It looks like they're in the lead, actually. Except Tetris is. If you're just going for Tetris and all Gas misses the T-spin.
gas haven't messed much. A little
Alright,
bit
earlier
more
in 20.
back, but it's really come to 20G in for to say.
Yeah, we're in the 20G mode. We're in 20G now, level 20, and with each level after 20, since your pieces aren't really dropping faster since they already spawn on the board itself, it just reduced the time that you get to control your pieces. So it just gets exponentially harder to control your pieces.
And trying and getting a more like future planning. I'm not sure this will fit in right here, but you can see when you see the next speed.
You can plan a lot more, but I don't. But if you're at the top of the board, like Gas is over here, I don't think. I think looking at your next pieces, I think you got a lot more things to worry about than looking at your next pieces. But since Gas is level 18, I don't. Clearing that board is gonna take. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna clear. It's gonna eat up a bunch of score.
But he managed to clean out the board, if I say so.
But Crespo looking mighty comfortable in level 24 here.
I mean, Crespo just
Getting a relatively clean stat. It looks like they're starting to lose control.
well 25, and we're
Okay,
really,
25. Crespo has a T-spin triple. Are they Oh, Crespo tapping out early.
and it's.
I think that's just trying to pressure Gas.
It's just gas to try to catch up. If
That 2-minute mark.
the score might be manageable to catch up, but it really depends on how fast or how efficient.
That score does look like it's catch upable with Gas's T-spin knowledge. Or Gas knowing how to go for T-spins in freestyle, but if they're not going to downstack this board fast enough or soon enough, I don't think that's gonna matter. Okay, doesn't greed for that T-spin. Okay.
Mhm.
I
You
was a
look for
bit
your
worried there.
T-spin, and well, it's almost a minute left. There, we were looking for miracle run if in this position. That's a
They
clean
got like what? How many T-spins does it take
to short down to
to take this lead back? I don't think the amount of T-spin matters because they got
because
30
even
seconds on the clock.
you got 30 seconds on
30 seconds to get 188,000 points. Efficiency's actually on the board right now. $170. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think Gas is gonna make it.
I don't
I
think
don't Gas just
yeah.
doesn't see they're gonna catch up in
Crispo,
time.
Crispo
They're just ending around early.
take the win by top out early, and also make it a score that it's not very favored Gas to recover.
Oh, we're looking at level 12 start here. Since Crespo lasts a lot longer than Gas at
High
high
level,
gravity.
and
Okay,
just draws, just manage it to 25, so a little bit
a little bit more manageable.
a little bit
Manageable.
break. Well, yeah, and Crespo
Might be a little less.
just started with DTCan, I believe. Yes, yes.
Level 15, level 12 starts, I believe. Might be a little more. Might give you more top. Might give you more of a leeway in scoring.
Yeah, yeah.
I forget. There's a list of which level is the most optimal to score points in score attack mode.
I believe there's one. I'm not, I might not, I mean, maybe not checking right now, but I believe there's a spreadsheet or somewhere that help you to determine what speed or what level you start might get a better reward in score in SA mode.
Well, of course, more line.
There's
More
more,
levels mean your point your line clears are worth a lot more points.
yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it's how many lines until the next level is
yeah.
that makes one level more favorable over the other.
So I believe having like if you're starting at 12, and I believe then the next level you are gonna get to 13, you probably like I believe it's 130. I mean, if I remember correctly, I mean 10 line give you another
Yeah,
level.
since every 10 lines just gives you a level, it's best to start at higher levels so you just start scoring on those higher scoring levels a lot more sooner, or and a lot more longer.
Yeah.
And Crespo's is going for pure Tetrises,
And here goes the Tetris.
which has definitely got them pretty far in his journey.
I think in another like if you like psychologically thinking, like you start off like you start right off the bat, you get a DT cannon and just pull yourself right off the bat, then you are guaranteed to have a more smoother, more leisure way into the game, whereas you're you can think in another way like I don't have I might have the setup for DG Cannon or another strategy, but I can hope or thinking about my opponent might just think, oh, I have much more leisure to play with. I have more time to play with.
Openers are like not really worth. They might be a little worth, but it's all about the mid game.
Yeah. I mean,
No, there's some openers that lead into mid game more cleanly than others, especially at high gravity, like in this
yes,
one.
yes, I believe in more later or more in more higher level, you will soon to develop a strategy for what kind of piece goes there, and while the system give you another drop, and you almost instantly feel, oh, there it goes there, and you can make it almost like 20 drop or 40 drop and grant you a Tetris or something. That was the most, I believe, the more efficient or more big picture thinking for this mode.
Alright, Crespo. If they had gotten the TPs, then that would have been a perfect clear.
Yeah, I mean,
Which perfect clears in this mode, they might be worth a lot. Looking at
if you
some ultra world records or high ultra runs
I
in
believe
some other games.
in other game mode in Ultra, I believe, yes, a PC almost grant you tons more
Than just
stacking.
C-spins.
Yeah, even more than T-spin and more than just playing back to back. If you can make that happen.
Now I see Crespo trying to go for that. What is that setup called again?
Or like
Okay,
a
gets that uh Imperial Cross. He spins it. Oh, doesn't. What? They didn't
oh,
did it spin the Imperial Cross? I'm confused. But not too confused since looks like it's looking a lot more efficient. They're behind in lines, not too much, so they don't need to get as much T-spins to get as many T-spins to get back on track with Crespo.
boom.
But Crespo over here, level 18, close to 20 G. They are one line away from 19. Red Gas over here.
You are bare. Oh, well, the score difference is barely nothing between those both players. I mean, you're looking almost
You're
like
looking at just one T-spin away.
one T-spin away, or maybe a double or a triple might just net you enough point for catch up.
Alright, and we're back in level 20.
We're back in level 20, and Crespo is.
We are back in 20G, baby.
We are looking.
Gas ain't looking too
Okay.
well. But that double gives however many points that gave. Gets a mini T-spin, which is worth a lot of points. I think that was 12,000 right there. Gets them back to neck and neck %.
This is more.
Crespo definitely looking to know how to clear up that well with those line clears. They know how to skim, take the right skims.
Gas has a very he know how to make. Hey, I mean, each player have their own play style. I mean, Gas is more in making more traditional or more novelty way to approach it.
Yeah, it's just looking for more T-spins. The pretty much pretty much the more objective, better way to stack. I don't know how those T-spin setups are going. They might be greeding a little bit too much for those T-spins.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Or not, I believe, but like they kind of are.
I mean, you can leave many opener for T-spin, but if you're gonna use that T-spin or you're gonna break that, and
Oh wait, I was commentating. I was commentating the
we're
actual stream. I was on behind. Alright.
and we're or wait
Crespo
and
tops
gas
out early.
yeah, and gas take the lead.
Gas takes the lead with.
Mm,
Oh, that's
we're
really. Yeah, that was pretty. Crespo
very
just tops out early, giving
top of
Gas.
the area, giving gas more time to, or maybe doesn't don't even have the time to recover.
Yeah,
Because,
Gas just
he
didn't need any time at all just to get that lead back.
look at it.
But Gas at level 2? No, 2 wins?
Yeah, guys need to win, and
Oh, Gas might. Oh, I don't know what setup that is. We'll see where this goes. Okay, that O piece just goes there. Okay. I don't know if the O piece is supposed to go there. But, okay. They're just building over that DT cannon setup.
might seem like a DT cannon or
They're just throwing away that DT cannon. No. And it's just dropping eyepiece in the well. That just decimates any more DT cannon attempts. Ah. Would have loved to see a mid game DT cannon.
maybe looking for saving your strength first.
Yeah, Cresswell just isn't seeing any of these T-spin setups. But just Tetris still goes a long way.
Yeah, Tetris goes for a long way, and so so I think that's this critical approach for this round. It's why we just
Yeah, you can get
maybe
pretty
not
high
having-
SRs. You can get pretty high scores with just Tetrises. You can get to like what, 1,000,000? With just those?
if you just keep stacking, and there is like infinite chance you certainly will get a million in score tag.
Yeah.
Then
Those just Tetrises.
two back to back, and clean, make the board very clean in Crespo.
What isn't looking clean is Gas shot right there with that SPs. So you want to break their back to back. And let's see how they're fixing it with the T-spin. Okay, that's a good way to fix your misdrops. It keeps your back. It can potentially keep you back to back, which isn't look like it's gonna be a thing anymore with that double line clear.
But in some, in many, well, I'll say in many cases, you're making more T-spin, just T-spin double. It grants you just enough point for a taker setup. So might consider in this way. There goes another.
Gas making that T-spin triple overhang with a T piece instead of something else. No, that just hurts. Crespo, I don't know what's going on their side.
Well,
But
score,
gas
the
is still
score
just
lead,
going.
the score lead, not my
Gas isn't. Oh, I was about to say gas is isn't caring about that opponent, but
currently.
oh,
If I
oh,
remember, a 2-1,
we have a DC.
2-1 score line.
I wasn't looking at the score. I don't know who was ahead or not. Do you know? Were you looking?
I
Or do
believe
you know?
before the disconnect, I believe there was only the 2000 lead,
Only 2,000.
2000, only 2000, and as soon as I see the 2000 lead, the game just disconnected. Okay, they want to they want them just just like chill out. Let's just go through the ZB and make it happen.
Or what? Crespo was. They're about neck and neck with the same line clears.
Like I I'll guess not, but since both
I don't
player
know. I'm looking
agree
at the.
since both player agree to just move forward, we can just I can only assume that this gas gas is 2-1 lead, just too good, just to go move forward.
Yeah. I'm looking at the VOD, and both players are. They're pretty much
Mm,
at the same line clear. They're around the same lines. They had around the same score. There's that. Are you ready to just restart the match? With Bug at 2 and Crespo at 1?
And here we are with the decider for zone battle. Is this gonna be out of should I say quick or is this just like really show off what the both players capable of making short small amount
Oh,
of line but giving big reward due to the ZB and T spin just net
we
you.
were in zone battle again?
Yeah, we were in no battle for decider.
Oh, so there's the decider round. Okay.
This is decider round. Yes.
Oh, we get some emotes. Crespo, we're both players doing DT cannon.
Yeah, both players
I
starting with
our
the
beloved
beloved starting opener.
Bug isn't.
But I believe
Bug isn't getting that
Gas is not looking. Yeah, I guess not looking
Oh
well
no.
for clean up that DT opener.
Oh no,
And
Crespo had a full wide ready.
a very strong or very quick start for Crespo.
Well, Crespo going for PCO. Okay, gets that. Doesn't see the PC.
Not
I, I, I,
not
I
gonna
don't know
get a
this hot.
PC, but Crespo star with a nice opener. So garbage collecting on Crespo in, and we're looking for gas
Okay.
to.
Bug has clean setup into their Tetris roll.
Yeah.
Gets the combo into it.
I mean, gas just really want. Yes, gas have to really clean or very
Ooh,
good
this Crespo.
setup.
Okay.
They just
Crespo
make
pop the zone.
Crespo pop the zone.
Yeah, pop the zone to avoid that garbage.
Couple second left, and crossbow left.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And Crespo takes second round to that zone.
And out of no, I want
Oh,
to say I was just looking for gas board
yeah,
and out of nowhere and just
Gas wasn't watching that zone, that the garbage queue, and just talking about taking the second game.
that is a very very clear PC just straight up to gas.
Yeah, PCs in this game, they're funny.
They're really funny. I mean, you
They
can
give
pretty
so
much
clean garbage.
you can pretty much just sending your opponent off guard and just while your player is just thinking, I not, he's not stacking, he's not playing for PC, right? Well, guess what? He just did, and there we go.
Or if you're looking for, if you're actively, if you're expecting a PC, then it's basically just free zone, and you can just activate your zone a lot more earlier than your opponent.
Yeah, and
You
Crystal
just force them to
activated
zone. Alright, Crespo gets a high zone clear.
That 19.
Okay, 19 line. They didn't.
Making the guys have to use the zone in order to survive.
Crespo misses ultimate tris. Well, bug over here. Do they cast a counter? Okay, let's have this giant garbage. Might have to. Oh, they. Bug's down stack isn't looking. Isn't.
Not
No.
good.
Bugs doesn't find the down stack to get down to that Tetris well.
Gas did not find the piece he was looking for to solve this.
Yeah, if you're high enough. If you're high enough in the board like that, then the initial rotation system.
You don't have
save
luxury to looking for your desired piece to come in. And you think gas is approached in a different way. I would say.
Crespo making some self-made garbage. Both spinning their pieces.
Both spinning their pieces, and I'm waiting for who gonna push first. Well, Gas making a very strong point
attacking
to clear out his board and setting more and more lines
activate zone.
to Crespo, and Crespo just popped his zone.
They're Crespo's booting over the garbage. They're not accessing that clean well phase 1 gives. Not sending any garbage at all.
Not sending
Bug
any
has
garbage, and Gas have the luxury to play with.
Bug just activate zone with 2 Tetrises. That's gonna be that's already a good start.
15 lines stacking.
Bug getting 16. Okay, that's a lot better than 15.
That's just making Crespo just.
Crespo already has full zone, I think.
Yeah, he's taking a full zone, and he's
Yeah, that's
it is time for like who. I got enough garbage for you. You got enough garbage for me. Who's gonna misdrop or misclick some button and pop up? Playing Tetris on Gus and back to back on Gus. This is very big, neck and neck, if I may say. Gas making a G cannon setup, I guess. I think.
Alright, they pop zone.
Near the pop zone, and right now is the gas have to dealing with the board and also
Ooh, Bug has no
Uh,
zone left. They're gonna have to accept that garbage.
they have to assess.
They're the same score in phase 2. Alright, Crespo. I think they're going for a DT, but Bug going for that 4 wide setup.
Yeah, Buck have Gas had the 4 wide setup.
Bug, they're not gonna fix that with a Z spin, but they're just gonna
He just keep he just and
they're just gonna go ahead and go with that T spin triple.
have another idea for this.
And Crespo just I don't know what Crespo's doing.
Looking for I don't know, maybe looking for a PC.
Maybe
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you're
Bug's board isn't looking.
is pretty at right now, but I guess some setup or overhang is suggesting that he was trying to, he's trying to fix and make sure he's not in the back seat.
I don't know what Bug's trying to do here. They're already behind from a 0-4 score in his first to 7 grand finals match. Crespo, were they able to find a 20? Okay, the IP's oh, they didn't get that. They didn't spin that I in there. Missing that one Tetris.
That is.
Oh, and Crespo just takes the round again with that one zone, just filling out the Bugs board, 5-0. But I think we are. I'm gonna be heading off to Taco over here because I need to get ready to go somewhere. So we'll have Taco cover for me.
On board.
Want to say hi,
Take
Taco?
care, Andrew. Yep. What's up?
What's up? All right, you got it.
All right.
I'll
see you around.
next time.
See, what do we got here? Looks like we got a 4 wide coming from Crespo.
Yeah, Crespo is on a 4 wide while Gas was like maintaining.
Still building it up. This could be huge. They have the continuation. Could even go for the T-spin. Okay, they choose not to. Oh, that's gonna break their combo though. Oh, that may do it. Yeah. I believe this is match point.
Yeah, it's a match point. We are watching the grand final for this, and we're going. I believe this is the decider, right? Yeah, because
Yeah.
both players have already.
Oh no, the PC.
The PC just.
Oh, I caught him off guard.
guard. Yes, just Royal guard.
Well,
I guess
I was here for a total of like 2 minutes, but good games.
yeah, that has to be like the shortest commentary session ever.
I mean, just drop pop in and the game just what is in?
Yeah, that has to be like one of the shortest ever, but it's good, it's fine. We have a winner, this tournament is done. Okay, I'm not gonna finish it off like that, so congrats to what's it again? Crespo for winning, and yeah, well played to both Josito and Gas, especially Gas who has made it all the way to the grand finals. And yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have a credit scene also. But before we get to that, while we're in the credit scene, I'll also talk about the next events. The next events will be Zone Battle for Asia and EMEA, of course. It'll be in 2 weeks though, so we'll have a break next week before we'll be back here with the Zone Battle events for 2 regions.
There's no events next week, you said?
Yeah, no events next week.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'll be back in
So
2 weeks to commentate
Yeah.
properly then.
Probably. Also, if you want to join any events or just like not commentate and play in any of them, you may do so.
Yeah, they're
I
fun
mean, like
events.
if you want to
Should
like
join.
come and squash in Sport Tech in America's time zone later in August, then you may do so. Well, I expect the America region events to be more heated than the other regions, so we kept that all the way to the at the end of the season.
Which events are in 2 weeks?
Well, what do you mean? Which events are in 2 tiers?
No, in 2 weeks, sorry.
Oh, Zone Battle, Asia and Europe, Middle East and Africa.
Okay, gotcha.
So the Americas are not here yet. We'll be here in August, I think, and the last event will be Zone Battle Americas, which will be hype, I think.
Yeah, a lot more people sign up for Zone Battle, so that should be a
most powerful.
good matchup.
Yeah, most heated.
Anyways, you can roll the credit scene, Andy. I think it's a goodbye from me, Taco and Raiden. I think. This has been Triathlon EMEA for Summer Seasonal 2022, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. See ya.
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
We'll let the credits run while we're waiting. Is there any way to make it a bit quicker? This is kind of funny.
It's credit, but you must have it run, not just let it.
Yeah, we'll just let it run. Those are all. Yeah, so Andy just told me in the VC that this will last around 2 to 3 minutes. So we have a lot of commentators and streamers. This will be like one of the few times that you'll get to see all of them. So yeah, thanks for Andy for setting this up. This is amazing. We need to like put in all the people behind the scenes in this seasonal. So yeah. Oh wait, I can feel like someone's missing here. Or oh okay, no, I'm an organizer. Okay, cool. Because I usually I would credit myself into almost any because I played in every role, so I put myself into every role. But yeah, you would just put me in the organizer part. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
That King Arena.
Just let this credits run. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Organizer. Also say Andy for the head.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.